Hey everybody, welcome back to Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And today we are kind of diving into some stuff that we have in the cellar that we haven't gotten to in a little while. And today we have a little bit of a special episode, and we're finally going to try a beer that we've been waiting to try for quite a while. So you've probably seen some of our previous videos where we've dove it in or something, where we've been able to try some of the great stuff from Goose Island in their Bourbon County series. But this one is a special one this year. They released a double barrel version of BCS again this year. And this one's a little bit interesting, right?
Yeah, so this one's been aging. It first aged in Elijah Craig small batch bourbon barrels for a year. They took it out and then put it in Elijah Craig toasted bourbon barrels for another year. So it's been sitting there for 2 years, different barrels. Elijah Craig it's out of, it says right here in the back, Bradstown, Kentucky. So we're really excited about this one. I think this is one you and I kind of talked about. We really saw it out this year to make sure we got a couple of these. So
absolutely. So we're just going to crack this thing open right here on camera and dive in. I've never had any of the double barrel stuff out of the BCS series, so this is going to be a fun little exercise here.
Came off nice and easy.
Very slick packaging, as we'll showcase in the video. Oh, isn't that beautiful?
I like that. The color, yeah.
The cream and that blue, that dark blue color on there.
Yeah, that looks good. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, very awesome. Anything special on the packaging other than that? No, but
what's the ABV? I don't think we even...
16% on this guy. So this was bottled, I believe, on the 20th of July. It says it is good through the 20th of July, 2026. So this is the 2021 double barrel and then toasted barrel. So it is in Elijah Craig barrels and then Elijah Craig toasted. Let's crack this thing open. Love the new logo on the top of the bottle cap, as we have talked about many a times. Onto the pour. I'm going to pour it this time.
You pour.
Look at that. All right. Yep, that typical dark black BCS. I got a little whiff already, and it smells very bourbony. It's a good looking beer. Not much head coming up on that, but I think with the ABV on this, that's pretty expected.
Mm-hmm. What you do, you get that like classic like bourbon kind of caramel brown tan head to it. So
yep, beautiful looking beer.
Yeah, it looks good.
As much of that stuff out of there as we can. All right, get a little nose on the double barrel toasted barrel from 2021.
I mean, the bourbon's so prominent in a good way. It's just you get that little vanilla, you get that kind of like that chocolate fudginess to it that always comes out in BCS.
Like you can smell the body on this, that this is going to be a very thick, very tasty beer. Definitely get the bourbon. That's the first thing that hits the nose. But I think to your point, kind of that fudgy vanilla character comes through on the back of the nose pretty well.
Not much of like the toasted or char I was kind of expecting.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of barrel, like the charred barrel, kind of the smokiness to it, but
no, it smells good. I mean,
it smells amazing.
If you've had any BCS in the past, it has those very classic notes with just a little bit of an uptick and everything. So,
agreed. Let's give it a shot.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Whoa.
So the vanilla for me, I don't know about you, but the vanilla really kind of kicks in a lot in the back end and gives it a really unique sweetness to this that you don't really get with the normal basic BCS.
Yep.
It's super smooth though, the whole way through. It's very, very smooth. You get the bourbon notes, but it's not like a harsh bourbon at all. It's just very kind of clean and smooth throughout.
Yeah, first of all, mouthfeel on this is about medium. It's not a super thick, doesn't have a ton of viscosity to it. Not a thick beer, but definitely in that typical bourbon barrel aged stout category for where you'd find really, really solid beers in this category. Yeah. As far as the taste, like you said, super, super smooth. There's not a lot on the immediate front end. I get kind of that uptick of bourbon, but not a bite to it. Super smooth. And then it's just this creamy, fudgy vanilla note out the back. And I'm not getting a lot of, I've never had toasted barrel Elijah Craig bourbon before, so I don't know. I can't pick that out in here. But what I will say is take the base BCS from 2021, smooth it out a little bit, and add a little bit more bourbon character to it and a little bit more vanilla, and that's kind of what you've got here.
I think it hit the nail on the head. To your point, like I kind of wish there was a bit of that like charred smokiness to it, just because I really enjoy that.
Definitely getting warmth in my chest.
Yeah.
The 16% on this.
Yeah.
Well, you don't taste it. You couldn't tell this is 16%. You definitely feel it. You feel that alcohol in the chest.
What you're saying, yeah.
For sure.
So, we got to put this one on Untappd. I think it's really damn good. I'm gonna go 4.5. I think it deserves a 4.5. I kind of teeter between 4.25 and 4.5. I think it's got that slight uptick to 4.5.
I think how smooth this is for a 16% beer, and just all the characters from a bourbon barrel aged stout are here. This one is obviously a little bit special. I think it feels a little bit more special when you open it up. Have I had a better double barrel bourbon barrel aged stout than this? Yes.
I would agree.
Yes, I have. But is this absolutely excellent? Yes. I'm going to go right with you at a 4.5. That's a little boring for those of you watching. But I think this is right up there in my top tier of barrel-aged stouts that I've had. It's really, really solid. It's not the top, but it is definitely up there. 4.5 is a really good score for this.
100% agree with everything you just said. So.
We've got more of these coming. Definitely a few more of these BCS variants from this year that we'll plan to bring out on the show. Kind of want to single these ones out because I think they're a little bit more special and give you kind of that solid opinion on each of these individually. So really, really good stuff from Goose Island. Glad we got a couple of these to try. Absolutely. And awesome stuff. So thanks for checking out the channel, everybody. We've got plenty more where this came from. Check us out on the rest of our social media. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. We are on Untappd. And we are also here on YouTube. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in a future episode.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.